We're here at Agile 2015 from National Harbor, Maryland. I'm Jeff Fitzgerald, and I'm joined by Laura Richardson, the Vice President of Business Development for Conteneo. Now, Laura, we've been talking a lot about how technology is developed in business and finds its way into the community. Do you envision it ever going the other way?
Actually, we do, which I think is really fun for me. Because I get to work both for Conteneo and also for the foundation, I'm really in an interesting position to see that happen. So for example, we have a partnership with the Kettering Foundation, and they are experts at helping people in communities tackle really complex problems at a national level. So we've had an opportunity to take a look at that and say, okay, well, let's take it to local issues. And then like you just suggested, okay, this is interesting. Can we take what we're learning here and bring it back into the business?
With that cycle taking place, and obviously, you know, when it starts in one area, filters through to the community, and then there's maybe this regeneration, are you learning something from the community as that process takes place?
Yes, actually, and it's been really helpful for businesses to take a look at that as well. So for example, there's a lot of research that says that decisions, up to like 50% of decisions in business fail. And I think one of the reasons why is that some of the ways that foundations like the Kettering Foundation look at framing complex issues, and they refer to them as wicked problems. They ensure that they have at least three potential strategies for solving complex problems for people to consider. So actually, research shows that if businesses do that with their strategic problems, and you can also refer to them as wicked problems, the likelihood that those decisions would be more successful actually increases exponentially. So what's working in communities, we can actually show that, hey, the research applies, and businesses would do much better if they would take the kind of framing that works in communities and actually use that same kind of structure to help them address wicked problems in business, things like our solution is slow to be adopted, or the marketplace, we seem to be addressing the wrong market and we're not quite sure what to do to solve the problem. So it's really been an interesting process to say, hey, this is working in communities, let's take it into business as well.
Well, that's a really, really interesting cycle. It's almost like agile collaboration outside of the teams themselves, interdisciplinary all the way across the landscape.
Right. Well, one of the tenets of Agile is collaboration over contract negotiation, right? And so when you can bring that concept into business decisions as well, and vice versa, take that concept into communities, what we find are people are much more engaged and bought into the ultimate solution. So I think what's been exciting for us is we've taken, you know, this relationship with the Kettering Foundation, and we've built software, a platform that helps them take deliberation online. And we also have our own branded version of this called Strategy Engine. So now we can take deliberation into the enterprise and scale it to an extent that finally a wider net can be cast. And, you know, the intent is enterprises make better decisions with more people involved, and they do it online.
So what is next for the Every Voice Engaged Foundation?
So I think we're going to be continuing to work both directions, right? We're going to be continuing to look for partnerships and technologies and techniques that happen in business, bring them into the community, and basically improve all the locations and all the cities that we all live in. But, you know, we're in this position to say, okay, well, now we can learn things about what communities are doing too, and we're going to be looking at both directions of that learning curve and saying, hey, what works in communities, there's often nuggets there that bringing it into business is going to be a really good thing for a lot of companies.
You all are doing some incredible things. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thank you. It's been nice talking to you.